Happy November 1st. Happy day after Halloween, a Day of the Dead, and all sorts of things. It's also Whose Cause Is It Anyway Day. Yay! So, my friends, we are here as a bunch of improvisers that love to have silly fun, and we also care about how voting happens. We are here to support healthy, honest elections, and also are pretty darn dedicated to the blue side of the fence here. So there are some things we are going to support by being here with you all online and with our good friend Kal streaming us today. And we are going to do some silly fun improv and generate some laughter while we also share with you some links to what you can do to educate yourself about who you're going to vote for and then get to the place of voting, however you do it. Resources for you. So we got a couple of links. We got four links for resources. And then we have an Act Blue fundraiser link. So first of all, let me introduce the gang. So everybody, we have from the swing state of Ohio, one of the cutest little cat owners ever. She looks very sweet, but she has a repair wit, and she can take you down with words if she needs to. And that is our cute and adorable Erica. So
hi,
Erica. This is Erica. And then down below right here is someone from another hot state. That's Pennsylvania. And she is representing the Day of the Dead with her beautiful flowers there today. This is my good friend Amanda. And then a new teammate this time is our good friend Kat Dean, and she is somebody that we know from the Dinner Detective team and improvising fun all over the Raleigh Triangle area, right here in my area of the woods. So everybody, a big warm welcome for first-timer Kat Dean. All right, and behind the screen here, you have got our really good friend, Kal-bardr, and he does amazing things with bringing content to you online, so you don't have to leave your house if you don't want to. You can stay there, or you can take it on the road with your mobile device. That's exactly him right there. So he's going to be popping in with comments and things, and your silly fun comments from the audience land. So, my friends, oh, there it is. There's my sister. Lucia is my sister, and she will always be the best audience member ever. So thank you, Lucia, for being here. And so, my friends, we are going to start with the fundraising link. So, Kal, if you would be so kind as to share that actblue.com link for you. I'm going to explain real quick what Act Blue is all about. It is a wonderful, amazing grassroots fundraising service that is focused on Democrats. Yes, we are on that side of the fence. So actblue.com will allow you to build a fundraising form for just who you want to send money to. And so we have put together a form there. It says Comedy Election 2022 because this election needs some laughter. It's going to be big. So Comedy Election 2022 on Act Blue is going to send your money, if you choose to send some money there, to 8 very important states where there are key, really intense elections happening for the Senate and the Secretary of State. Now, why do we care about the Secretary of State? Erica, can you tell us why do we care about the Secretary of State? Like, why does that all of a sudden be something we would want to donate to those elections?
You're putting me on the spot now, aren't you?
Okay, well,
Thanks.
she's like, I don't remember. That's okay. If you're like Erica and you don't remember because you're like, wait a minute, Secretary of State, that was important. Why was that important? It is because the Secretary of State in every state is in charge of the elections.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Right. It's that one. And so if you happen to be in Georgia and you get a call from a president who doesn't want to relinquish power, even though he lost the election, and all of the data points to that, and there is no actual change to it, no matter how many votes you ask the Secretary of State of Georgia to find, then you got to have a Secretary of State who is chock full of morals and will actually do the job, rather than, succumb to political pressure. So rule of law is really important. There's Secretary of State, key person. And so there are 8 states that are Act Blue links. Our Act Blue link there will send your money to 8 states. Thank you there. Cal has got it. Those 8 states, Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Minnesota, Nevada, Wisconsin, Colorado. Okay, you guys can read. The whole point is this is where we would like to send support. And so if you live in those states, get out and vote and read. I'll give you some links later in order to get up to speed on who exactly is running and which one of them is going to be reliable and not what do you call it when they fall down? Cave to political pressure. So my friends, please do enjoy the link. And if you have philanthropy budget in your, whatever budget you have for your home and your life, if you have some set aside for philanthropy, this is where it could go. But if you don't have that money set aside for philanthropy, do not send your rent money to any political people. Keep that to pay the rent. That's important. So this is just for those of you who have some philanthropy money set aside. So, speaking of setting things aside, we are going to set aside the political thoughts for a moment, and we are going to enjoy some silly laughter. So, my friends, the first thing we're going to do is a silly game called Challenge in a Minute. And I absolutely love this game. It is ridiculous fun because we like to debate very important topics. It's very, very important. Things like, we're not going to take a lot of time. 2 minutes. We're going to challenge in 2 minutes. And I've got the timer right here. I got the timer right there. And I can tell you that these topics are very, very important. Things like cats versus dogs, Coke versus Pepsi. They're very important, and we really, really need to know. So what we are going to do is start with a very important topic that is timely, that I worry about every day, especially in the last month or so. And that is, which one should we choose? Pumpkin spice or apple? It's really simple. Okay. So Kat wants to start. We're going to start the timer. 2 minutes. Go ahead, Kat. What is your position?
Well, I mean, totally. I mean, do you ever heard that's as American as pumpkin pie? We're Americans here. We eat apples. We love the smell of apples. I don't even see how anyone could have another opinion.
Well, I do.
Erica, what is your challenge?
Yep, pumpkin pie. Okay, it may not have that bit of press there, but what do you think about when you think about like Thanksgiving and being thankful, for your life and everything in it? No, not apple pie, pumpkin pie.
So I think there's more types of apple than pumpkins. So like you can go out. I just went apple picking. You can go pick a bunch of apples. There's only maybe 2 or 3 different types of pumpkins you can
challenge.
Pick.
Ooh, Erica, what's your challenge?
Not true. I actually worked in a greenhouse for a while. There are a blue freaking million types of pumpkins. It's ridiculous. They come in all different colors, naturally blue, white, not just your standard orange. There are pie pumpkins. There are field pumpkins. They come in different shapes and sizes.
Yeah, it
little
sounds
flat
like
ones.
something to challenge.
I mean, have you ever tried to ride home on a bicycle with with a bag of pumpkins? No, you'd be too heavy. Your bicycle would tip over. You need apples.
Challenge.
Erica, what's your challenge?
It's about quality over quantity. Just get yourself the nicest pumpkin that you can find and put it in that basket.
Oh, I see.
Just
All
saying.
right. We have 20 seconds, 22 seconds. Amanda, what's your challenge?
I want to say that I pumpkins are like the Godzilla of the season because they can grow really big.
Oh my God.
I just saw a pumpkin that was
scary.
1,077 pounds.
Kat, what's your challenge?
Warts can grow really big. That doesn't make them great. I mean, think about it. Have you ever gone bobbing for pumpkins? No, you haven't, for a reason.
There you go. All right.
That's
So
gross.
That's
All
true.
right.
That'll only end in pain.
it could.
Germs.
It's very scary. All right. Cal, do you have any votes on who actually won that debate, pumpkins or apples?
I was way too distracted by a discussion of the nicest pumpkin, so I got a little lost in my bad.
The nicest pumpkin. All right. Well, we'll have to actually put a pin in that and debate it another day. So I have another one for us based on Halloween that disturbed me a lot last night. I was thinking about, good old commercial jingles. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. And I was thinking, I actually cannot choose between Mounds and Almond Joy. It came up. It came up yesterday. Almond Joy versus Mounds. So, Erica, would you like to start us off?
So I think that almonds just get in the way of the coconutty goodness, and plus the contrasting flavor of the dark chocolate to the coconut is much more satisfying.
Challenge.
Ooh, Amanda, what's your challenge?
I think anything with nuts is better. I like to bite into something and have a surprise.
Ooh,
Challenge.
I could.
That's
Okay, Erica, what's your challenge?
But that surprise could be a broken tooth. I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh.
Challenge.
Oh,
I've never
Amanda, what's your
broken a
challenge?
tooth by biting into a nut.
Ooh, I
Maybe
don't know.
biting into a brick, but not a nut.
Oh, I don't know. Could that happen? Kat, do you have a challenge?
I've got to tell you, saying almond joy is kind of a dead giveaway that even you don't think your candy bar is any good. You're trying to convince us it's a joy bar because we wouldn't know otherwise. I'm gonna have to say it's the Mounds.
I agree. I agree. If it's like labeled joy, they're probably trying to pull one over on them.
They're trying too hard.
Challenge.
Oh, Amanda, what's your challenge?
I think it's you spread the joy. So it's like you're giving someone joy by it just being called joy. It's like philosophical.
Challenge. It's a desperate attempt to convince us of something that just isn't true. And what is America's sport? Baseball. Is there baseball almond joy, or is there baseball almond joy? No, there's baseball Mounds. We're the pitcher.
Challenge. I think
Amanda.
the players of baseball have a lot of nuts. So
Challenge. There's another. They're getting scratched every single game.
they're there.
Yeah, that does not. Yep, and I agree. That does not make them delightful.
No.
Okay, 10 seconds. Last debate. 10 seconds. I think we might be favoring the Mounds at this point.
Absolutely.
Okay.
This is the best.
All right. There you go. We have decided it's Mounds. Mounds wins.
I do often favor the Mounds.
There you go. All right. Well, I'm with you there. Okay. So there's another one I'd like to do, but I would like to participate in this. So I want to ask Amanda if you could please moderate this next one. The question is, which is better in the brownie pan, the centerpiece or the corner piece?
Sounds good.
I have feelings about this. It's
Okay.
important.
Good, because
Okay.
I don't. So it'll be a
You
good
don't?
moderator.
Okay, great. Okay. So can I go first?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm going to start the timer. Here we go. Timer start. Okay. So I have to say, I really believe in the corner piece because I used to believe in the centerpiece, like it was mushy and soft and sweet and gooey, and it would just melt in my mouth. It was
Challenge.
delicious.
Challenge.
Go ahead, Erica.
You're making my argument for me. That's the centerpiece is the best piece because it is gooey and sweet and delicious and melt in your mouth. I mean, it's
challenge.
Go ahead.
Challenge.
Go ahead.
So the thing is, I used to believe in that, but the downside is it falls apart. It falls apart, and then crumbs leave my hand, and they fall all over the kitchen, and then my cats get them, and I can't take the whole brownie that is due to me, the brownie I deserve.
challenge.
Go ahead, Erica.
Put it on a plate, eat it with a fork, enjoy every gooey
Challenge.
moment of it.
Challenge.
Kat.
Are you even insane? I mean, the corner piece, you bite
Yes,
into
I
it, got the crunch, and yet one side of it still has the goo. It's the best of both worlds. It's like the oceans and the mountains in one tasty treat.
Challenge.
Go ahead, Erica.
I don't like the crunch.
That's just weird. Sorry.
Oh,
Go ahead, Kat.
Challenge. Of course you like the crunch. You just don't know. Everyone likes the crunch. They don't call it Nestle's goo. They call it Nestle's crunch because everyone likes the crunch. They talk about this.
I agree with Kat. I agree with Kat that Erica just doesn't know what she's talking about.
Of course.
I
She
think
just doesn't
Erica
know.
has something to say.
Okay. She has,
Everyone's
she
a
has,
cat's pain. No.
she has 10 seconds.
Centerpiece forever.
Okay, you are dedicated. You are very dedicated.
It's not true if you just yell it louder, Erica. That's not it's not
Well, they do that in political debates all the time.
right. That doesn't make it okay. It just the thing.
I think my sister had a very good point that's why God made spoons. And I honestly have to say, Erica, you brought that up, and good. Oh, we have extra points for the Nestle Crunch reference. Excellent.
Ooh.
Yes, yay, Kat. Well done. Awesome. Okay, we've got another one that is what do you call it? Halloween oriented. And again, I would like to participate in this one. So if Amanda, if you don't mind moderating again.
Yeah.
I have a very deep belief about this one. When you go trick-or-treating as a group, should your costumes coordinate or be individual? So coordination or individual, which one is really better?
Mhm.
I have strong feelings about this or not.
Okay. Go for it.
I believe in coordination and collaboration and coming together as a group because it is an exercise in bringing together the people that mean the most to you. And when you're rebellious and you say, no, I want to do my own thing. And I want to
I hate to be argumentative, but individuality is the king. It's what makes us wonderful as Americans is we're all so individual. And so I come as a ghost and you come as a Nestle Crunch. It's just the way it works. Don't ever take that from us with your coordination.
Oh, challenge.
Go ahead.
It's not taking away. It's when you are an individual, you take away from my sense of togetherness and family and
Challenge.
Go ahead, Erica.
You. It's all about you.
Yes.
Yes.
Challenge.
Go ahead.
Challenge. Erica, have you met me?
Exactly.
Yes, it is. It is all about me and my needs, but my needs as part of the collective.
Challenge.
Go ahead, Erica.
I gotta be me. I gotta. I'm sorry. But
Erica,
if I want to be a fairy unicorn with a light up dress, which I do,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and you want to do some homogenized thing, I would be happy to be part of a group, maybe that's a fairy unicorn group, but with different colors.
In fact,
And-
I would like to say I forgot to turn the timer on. I'm sorry. I just want to say, yes, I agree with you, Erica, in that I
10
would
seconds.
be a unicorn fairy princess with twinkle lights on my dress, I would be, because I would love that. So therefore we can be together.
Challenge. I mean, what if somebody's
Like
light
that.
sensitive? I mean, it might make it really hard for them. Wait, what's
Light
that?
sensitive.
Yeah,
No,
the
there were
twinkling lights. It might make somebody kind of like feel blinded. So, you know, maybe we got to not do the unicorn with the twinkling lights. I mean, that's just,
so
I
sad.
feel strongly about this. I do.
That's so sad. I didn't know there were people out there that were sensitive to twinkle lights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are photosensitive people out there,
Oh my
but
God.
No.
Okay, what if we
but
put a
here
big
you go.
warning?
You
A
can
big
just
warning
have
on our
Go on, Erica.
oh yeah, multicolored lights that don't twinkle, so that you don't, give your fellow trick-or-treater seizures.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, I can agree with that. You see, coming together as a group is better.
Could
Yeah.
we agree that I choose the theme if we're all going to go with the same thing? Can I at least choose what everybody gets to go as, or who does? That's a challenge.
I think
We got
Eric.
a problem. Somebody has to do the choosing what we go at. Fights start when that happens. Fights start.
They do. They do.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Individuality.
Good.
And yet we're on this in a group. So
I gotta say, I'm ready for next year to be a whole bunch of unicorn fairy princesses with twinkle lights and like a Surgeon General's warning. Twinkle lights may affect trick-or-treaters with light sensitivity.
That costume was the best, by the way. Thank you for sharing it.
Yes, there was a cute little girl that came to
Oh
our
my
house
God.
yesterday that had twinkle lights in her skirt and fairy wings and a unicorn thing. She was just done up like, oh my God. All the twinkly was happening, and this little girl was the cutest thing in the whole world. All right. So, my friends, we're gonna wrap up this game and share a link. So we're gonna share the link for the first page in there. If Cal, you could get that one up. It is just plain old simple vote.org. Who'd have thought that it'd be so simple? Vote.org. Just go there. Just type in vote.org and you will get there. And here is what you're going to see. I'm reading my notes here. You're going to see vote.org is the largest 501c3 nonprofit, nonpartisan voting registration, and get out the vote technology platform in America with the goal of reaching historically underserved voters. And that's voters of color, underrepresented young voters, minorities, all sorts of people that just aren't, old white men. So these are really great people. And here are some things that you will be able to find on that vote.org site. You're going to find early voting locations and locations for election day, and to check to see if you're registered, and to register if you haven't yet, if it's not past the deadline. There's a lot of deadlines that just passed today because it's a week before election day. There's also absentee ballot guidelines and deadlines and things for that. And you can also see what's on your ballot based on your address. There's also from that links to candidates' websites. So some of the other resources we have here will go beyond just what the candidates have to say, but vote.org, super easy, quick. Who wants to go to vote.org right now? Let's do that. Let's all go to vote.org. So, all right, vote.org, super easy. You can remember that. Oh, is that Jasmine?
Gizmo.
Gizmo's ready to go to
He's gonna
vote.org.
go.
Yes, she is. Gizmo's ready for it. Gizmo's ready to vote. Is Gizmo 18 years old yet?
Oh, she's getting there.
She's getting there. All right. All right, she can do that. All right. Next game we're going to move on to. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Cal. Vote.org. Everything you need to vote. And they've got just everything that you need to figure out where you're supposed to go, figure out when you're supposed to go there. What can you prepare ahead of time? It's got a little function on there for plan your vote, plan your experience. Locating the Dropbox and absentee ballot stuff is all in there. And if you're not 18 yet, it's got a little thing there for pledge to register. And it's like, okay, I'm 17 and a half and I'm going to be registered by next year. That is all good stuff. So vote.org, go out there and find it. It's super awesome. Thank you, Cal. Alrighty, now we're going to move on to the next game, which is called New Choice. And we're going to be probably playing variations of this for the next half hour. So New Choice is where we will play a scene. And it's just your general purpose improv scene. We'll start with some suggestions from the random something generator that Kal is running, or from the audience. I know my sister's out there, and so she's watching, and she's always good for suggestions. So we're gonna take some suggestions, run some scenes, and they will, in fact, often as best we can, be Halloween or election oriented. And so New Choice includes a twist where there shall be somebody. I'm going to start out being that somebody, and I'll probably pass it off to another one of the players at some point so I can play, where randomly in the middle of the scene, the moderator will say, "New choice." And that improviser who just spoke and say that same line over again with a new direction, something where they change their mind and have to say something new. So we are going to do that. We're going to start with Erica and Kat, and they are going to be co-workers. And I would love a random generated location. If Kal could find me a randomly generated location. So you're co-workers, but it's on Halloween.
They're co-workers at a brewery before Halloween.
Awesome. On Halloween day. All right. So Amanda and I are going to disappear, but I will be here to call out New Choice when you're ready.
Man, can you imagine the luck of getting a job at a brewery on Halloween? I mean, sure, you have to give up going out and partying, but I mean, being a beer taster, it's like a party and a job, man.
I know. It's much better than my last job as an accountant because they wouldn't let me drink beer. I mean, I would bring beer in anyway, and then I keep getting fired. So I thought, let's just cut out the middleman and get a job at a brewery. My dream has finally come true.
Wow. Yeah, they sound like a bunch of fascists. You're much better off here.
Yeah. I know, right? I know. And they have the same policy about liquor. It's just like,
really?
Seriously, how am I supposed to crunch numbers and get back to clients sober? I don't know. So. No. Anyway, yeah.
So we are trying out this new IPA. Now, I am not really my favorite, but it is
Erica, New Choice.
Okay, so we are trying out this brand new super secret formula beer.
Yeah. What's in it?
Well, I am told that it is like this super insanely hoppy, the most bitter beer on the face of the planet Earth.
Erica, New Choice.
I am told that this beer has so much alcohol in it that it is actually considered to, banning it.
Banning it?
Yeah, yeah. They got the super yeast that they use to brew this beer.
Erica, New Choice.
So they got this mutant yeast.
Erica, New Choice.
So they have genetically altered hops in this beer, and I have been told, and this is why we're here. We're the testers. So I have been told that it might actually cause mutations in human beings.
No way.
Right?
That sounds awesome. Oh my God.
Yeah. So are you ready to give this sucker a try?
100%. I was hoping maybe I'll be taller or something.
Kat, New Choice.
I've always wanted to be short. I mean, it's just
Kat, New Choice.
Well, maybe I could just make my hair bigger so that it could make me appear taller without having to commit to being tall. But anyway,
right?
You see? Right. Yeah. Right. So, no, sorry. You talk. You go.
Oh, no, go ahead. I mean, here. So I will give you the honor of the first sip, and we can just sit back and see what happens, huh?
Oh, awesome.
So much better than accounting, right?
Oh, you don't even want to know. I'll tell you. First sip. Here's to us, right? Hold on.
Oh man, that's a mighty test there.
That's amazing.
Is it?
Kat, New Choice.
I'm not feeling good.
Cat, new choice.
Feeling great is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling amazing. I'm feeling like tall and my hands are sparkly. And wow.
Wow, I want sparkly hands too. Hold on.
Chug lugga, baby. Chug, chug. Come on, you can do better than that. Chug, 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 chug.
All right. Yep.
Yeah, and see, I could never get anybody to chug at the accountant's office. I could not. They would.
Really?
No.
What did they frown upon that? Yeah, my hands are totally sparkling. This is
Erica,
the
new
best
choice.
ever. Oh, wait a minute. My hands aren't sparkling, but they're kind of getting bigger
kind of
and
look
starting to glow. I'm not feeling anything yet. Huh. Give me a second here. Let's see. Wait, one more sip here.
Yes.
Do you see anything?
Yes.
Twinkle, 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 twinkle. Yeah? You think that maybe magic powers will be following?
Of course, with magic powers. In
So
fact, I think I will magically disappear. Watch.
oh my God, where did you go? Wow, that's awesome. You know what I think? You know what I think we totally ought to do? That accounting firm that fired you, those big sticks in the mud.
Now that we're invisible?
Yeah. Now that we're invisible, we should sneak in there.
Yes.
And we should fill their water cooler full of this shit.
Okay. No, wait. No. Yes. No, okay.
Yeah.
First, I want to disappear again.
What? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And scene. That's beautiful. I love it. You're going to go give superpowers to Kat's old coworkers. I love it. That's brilliant. Well done. Super. All right. So, my friends, let's do another random generator of a scene. And I would like to play in this. So, Amanda, can you do the moderating? And I want to play with Kat because I haven't had a chance to do that yet.
Okay.
And, so let's say I want to see if my sister has something to suggest for a relationship between two people. This is great. An election candidate with their coach for the big debate. I love that. Okay. And Cal, can you give us a randomly generated location?
Yep. So you guys have gone to the Department of Motor Vehicles.
All right. We're in the DMV and we're a candidate and a coach. All right. Brilliant. All right. Kat, I believe in you. I believe in you so much. I have dedicated my entire life to coaching you. And I don't care where we are. We are going to just approach people here in the DMV and we're going to get real data about how they feel about you. We're going to sneak up to these people and pretend we are going to just start debating with them as if they were part of the opposing team and see how you do, because this is real. We are in the trenches and you're going to be tested here in the DMV.
Right. Okay. So let's start. I'm the American here and you are not really American like me, so
no choice.
I'm not American at all, but I was thinking I could run for office.
No choice.
Well, I'm just kind of randomly deciding to run for office. I don't think I should lead on that in the debate stage. What do you think, Coach?
No, it's great. It's great. Nobody likes the establishment anymore.
Oh, right. Okay.
You being random from like maybe America, maybe not. I don't even know where you were born. It's okay. Doesn't matter. People look over that anymore. As long as you are passionate about topics, as long as you just give them enough money, that's all.
No choice.
As long as you are socially acceptable and you keep your passion, kind of down a little bit, and just scoot under the radar, then you'll get into office and then we can have real power.
Right. So something like, hi, I'm running for office and I don't have body odor, so that should be acceptable.
No choice.
I mean, I kind of stink, but it's because I go to the gym a lot, and that's
no choice.
I don't go to the gym at all. In fact, I think that you should do intellectual things, like, search for pumpkin spice candles to read by.
Oh, yeah, everybody loves pumpkin spice now. Exactly. Go with that. Push the pumpkin spice. Everybody loves it. They're going to love you. They're going to vote for you just because you're a pumpkin spice believer.
Right. Well, ma'am, I noticed that you have got a wafting of pumpkin spiceness.
New choice.
You don't smell at all like pumpkin spice, but I was thinking you might want to.
New choice.
And you know what? If you vote for me, I'll see to it that everybody has candles. Because that's what we all want in America. It's what we want. Is we all want candles, and occasionally a flashlight, but only when the power goes out. But I'm going to see to it the power never goes out, because infrastructure is what. Oh, I'm supposed to be playing under the radar. I forgot. Infrastructure is okay.
Good.
New choice.
Yeah.
Infrastructure is not okay. You know what? We over-rely on our infrastructure, the lights and that. And I want you to be free to live in a cave happily with no roads.
Exactly.
No roads.
Great job, Kat. This is wonderful. They're going to eat it up. You are going to kill them at that debate.
New choice.
You are going to kill them with actual weapons at
New
the
choice.
debate. You are going to kill them with poison pushed through the air in a fog, because I am actually going to murder all of the people that are against you, because that is the American way.
I see. Well, here's the thing. I don't actually know much about politics, but I play football. So I think you should vote for me because I played football. And
That's a great platform.
That should be my platform.
That you should definitely use that as the platform. I mean, we can put the murdering part aside, and the infrastructure thing is boring. People love football.
What they can do is they can say something like, candidate, what do you think about the infrastructure? And I could go, hut one, hut two, hut three, and throw something.
Exactly.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, just throw things and people will vote for you.
There you go. I think that's an end.
All right. Kat, we're going to get you elected. We are definitely getting you elected.
Throw things and people will vote for you. Words of wisdom to live by.
Sage advice.
Oh, that's just beautiful.
Kal-bardr's Corner does not condone killing with weapons or poison. Please.
I never agreed to do it.
Right. Yeah. We were just brainstorming, and no one's running for office here.
Rejected the whole thing. Not good.
Okay, let's throw out another link for you. Oh, thank you. Thea, she's voting for Kat. Thank you. That's my
Although
girl.
for real, don't do that, because it would be better to vote for some of the good candidates out there than me.
Yeah. not like write her in. Let's get her into a local office, next election cycle. All right, so the next link we're going to promote for a minute here is vote411.org. This is run by the League of Women Voters. I love the League of Women Voters because you know what? They've kind of been fighting for the vote to use it with responsibility for over 100 years. And it's really quite amazing what the League of Women Voters has done. So vote411.org gives you just a little bit more than vote.org. Vote411.org also gives you really cool facts on the candidates in all the races, federal, state, local, and they have a Q&A section for the candidates where they say, hey, candidate, what about this, that, and the other thing? What about climate change? What about women's rights? What about this and the other thing? And then they reach out to the candidates and say, would you please answer these questions? And once they answer the questions, they post it up there on a candidate page for each candidate. And then if they, if the candidate does not actually give them any answers, they say, well, we reached out to them, but these people didn't say anything. And I've read a bunch of those where the candidates just didn't bother to answer the question, didn't bother to get back. And I'm like, dude, it's a League of Women Voters. If you don't respond to the League of Women Voters and tell them your basic platforms, like, you are a loser. So League of Women Voters is vote411.org. And they also have a great checklist for first-time voters. So if you are like, I don't know what I'm doing with the voting, I don't know, go to their checklist. Check. and get used to checking, because that's what you do when you vote, is you check people. So you've got all the resources there to figure out who is on your ballot, what they have been saying about different topics, and a lovely checklist. Oh, and there's also this make a voting plan wizard. I think that's just wonderful. So you can be half asleep and decaffeinated and have no idea what you're doing, but like poke the buttons about the wizard and go, oh, okay, I know what I'm doing now. And then go look at those candidates Q&A so that you can get an idea of who actually you like, who you want to vote for, and who actually is spreading lies and who is not. So that is 411 vote411.org. Oh, I forgot, they also have a Spanish option. The Spanish option is in there. And Cal is encouraging me to also put in another one that is rockthevote.org. This is great. Rockthevote.org was started in the 90s, 1990, with music executive people who were reaching out to young people. Young, we would call them millennials nowadays, but this was back in the 90s. So 80-olds, something like that. All of the young people that had not really been involved in voting, and really getting them up to date. And one of the cool things on here that I love is something called a democracy explainer. It's so good. It's an explainer. It's rockthevote.org/explainers. And it has a whole bunch of things that are just remind me of Schoolhouse Rock. So all of the reasons why we have rules and things that, right there, all the reasons why things exist in the way they do in American elections. So the explainers is super handy. And I got to tell you, I think that's the best thing ever. So we're going to play a couple of more games, and then we're going to talk about our last link, which I'm really in love with. This one is very cool. It has to do with courage, believe it or not. So my friends, we are going to do some more new choices. And I would like to ask Amanda if you're up to doing a scene with Erica. Yes, doing a scene with Erica already. Yes. And I would like to ask my sister out there, Lucia. Oh, you're on top of it already. She knows me. She's been thinking about this. I love this. Okay, so Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch, and Cal, would you be able to generate for us a random location somewhere?
They're meeting. I'm actually gonna give you a location and a situation because I've got a good pairing here. They're meeting at a knight's training grounds, and they're pretending to be sick, or one of them is pretending to be sick.
Oh my God. Okay, pretending to be sick. Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch are at a training ground for knights, like knights in shining armor kind of knights. Yep. I love this. Enjoy. I can't wait to see what Oscar the Grouch has to say about the knighthood. All right. I love you guys. Go for it.
I am going to kill at this knight stuff. I mean, look at me with my can. I got built-in armor. I rule.
This is the moment you've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Training like you've never trained before.
Right? Oh, yeah. I'm going to... Whose butt am I going to kick now?
I think you're going to kick Grover's butt.
Oh, yeah. He's had it coming for a long time.
Erica, new choice.
They call me Grouch and whatnot, but you just can't help but like the little guy. He's so cheerful. I'm going to have a really hard time, pounding the snot out of him, but I will give it my best. Yeah.
Well, with knighthood, you have to have a shield.
Right here, I've got my can lit. I'm ready.
Oh, good.
That's right.
Well,
bring it, Grover. Bring it. Show me what you got.
It's all about visualization.
Yeah.
Amanda, new choice.
It's all about your might and your power.
Amanda, new choice.
It's all about killing them with kindness. Because, we're on Sesame Street. It's the happiest place.
This will be my greatest challenge ever.
New choice.
I don't know. I mean, do you think I have it in me?
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna need
Need a new
your
choice.
No, I think it's going to require you to be even grouchier.
Amanda, new choice.
No, I think it's going to require you to be even more happy than you've ever been before.
I don't know how to be happy.
What makes you happy?
Well, let's see. 3-day-old trash. You know, picturing Grover laid out from my mighty sword.
That's a start.
Yeah, you know, so I could kind of give him, you know, if he comes running at me, could like do this, like, oh yeah, look near, far.
New choice.
Huh? Okay, so explain to me how to be grouchy or than ever, yet kill with kindness. I am intrigued.
Well, it's tough, but you have to think about everything that makes you happy and everything that makes you sad all at once. And you have to sit through all your emotions until you figure it out. And
This
then
doesn't. Go ahead.
once you figure it out, then you can start killing people with both grouchiness and kindness.
All right.
Now, here on the field, we got to find you a formidable opponent.
Okay. Yeah.
What about Snuffleupagus? He has that big, long snout.
I think I can take him.
You think
Erica,
so?
new choice.
You know, I think he has the advantage of reach.
Erica, new choice.
So, I've never really seen Snuffleupagus. I mean, I know that you swear that he exists, but has anyone ever seen Snuffleupagus except for you? I mean, if he has invisibility powers, I think he has an unfair advantage.
He's like my best friend. We're always together. Yeah. I don't know. You might need your vision checked before we can go any further with this.
Amanda, new choice.
I don't know. We might need your mind checked.
Amanda, new choice.
I don't know. We might need your attitude checked. We have a good therapist on site. I never saw one on Sesame Street, but
well, you know,
everyone needs some therapy sometimes. Even Oscar the Grouch.
Okay, man. I'm willing to go your way. I want to believe in Snuffleupagus. I want to believe, man. Okay. Bring on the therapy.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. Oh my God, that's beautiful. That is beautiful, you guys. I am absolutely amazed that you were able to get Oscar the Grouch into therapy. Okay. All right. I tell you what, we're going to wrap up soon. We're going to do one more game as just a silly fun end. However, at the as the conclusion here, I want to offer one more link to voting resources. And that's votesmart.org. Votesmart.org has this really cool thing in it. It's got all these wonderful things that the other sites also have for finding out who's voting who's running in your area. Who do you need to go research, and giving you information about their websites, their bios, their positions. But one thing that it does really well is it shows the voting records of each candidate. What did they vote on, and what their issue positions are, as well as something called a political courage test. And this is asking them tough questions. And if they don't answer, then the people at votesmart.org look through their voting records and what they have said publicly, and they predict what the person would vote based on publicly available information. So they go through and will either get you the information from the candidate themselves on their courage test, or they'll predict it and say, based on what you have said publicly and what is out there in the world, you are going to vote. You are going to have these kinds of positions on the issues. I think this is the coolest thing ever. The political courage test. Look at that. Jamie in Alabama or Aldamas in Arizona. Political courage test. What, questions about tough issues, putting them in, putting the candidates kind of on the spot. And I just love that. That is, and it's easy for me to go look at who's on my ballot, check the political courage test, and say, look, who's going to actually agree with me? Who do I really think is going to be voting the way that I want them to vote and behave as my political representative? So votesmart.org. Very, very cool. Alrighty, so we're going to do one last game. One last game, my friends. And this is going to be a new choice with all three of my friends playing all at once. And I would like to ask my sister for one more suggestion for a scene that we're going to have the three people in, but I am going to call new choice to everybody. So, this is great. Batman and Superman at a Halloween party dressed as the same character.
So
but the
we need a third superhero to add to that now. So clearly it has to be Spider-Man, right?
Spider-Man, absolutely.
Obviously.
Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, all at the same Halloween party, but they're dressed as
DC sucks. I mean,
character. They're dressed as a character that is not them. Right? Okay. All right. So Halloween party is a fine location, and I'm just gonna say ready, set, go.
Hey guys.
Hey.
So
Hey.
Hey. So Deadpool?
Dimples?
No. You going as Deadpool?
I cannot go as Deadpool because I have no idea what Deadpool is, but so we'll have to maybe consider that we are something I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
I mean, your costume looks like my costume.
And your costume is amazing. I gotta tell you. Yes. Tell me what it is.
I wanted to go as Spider-Man this year. Especially since it's Day of the Dead and he came to life after being bitten by a spider. It just made sense.
Wow. Well, that's really cool because I actually am Spider-Man. Webs right there. So, I came as me. Amazing idea.
No.
Right?
Yeah, we're not going to fall for that.
No.
Yeah, well.
Really? I'm a Spider-Man.
That's ridiculous.
Watch. I'm going to climb the wall over here.
I mean, it's a beautiful costume, but I'm not quite convinced.
I'm not convinced. I mean, I have the spider. I have the webs. The webs do not convince you.
Where's the spider bite?
Amanda, new choice.
Where's your spider hair?
My spider hair? This is not spider hair to you?
It's not hairy enough for me.
So, Batman, I really think that, I realize that Spider-Man is your hero and all, but that's Spider-Man. And,
No.
he comes as another superhero. I mean, at least I had the courage to come as something completely different. I mean, no one really expect that Superman would come as a sparkle unicorn fairy, but I did. Dare to be different, man.
Oh, I did not realize you were a sparkle unicorn fairy, but I dig it. I thought you were another Spider-Man, just with a twist.
Really? Get the horn and the light up cape?
Wait, I do see Spider-Man. I do see that mask looks Spider-Man-y to me.
If it would be me.
I think you're a copycat.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
No. If I were a copycat, I would have a glittering horn and whatnot.
Right? Yeah.
Wait, I am Spider-Man. What are you talking about?
I just don't believe it. I mean,
Superman, you fly. You jump right out that window right there and fly. I want to see it now.
Okay. All right.
Not you. You're
Erica, new choice.
He's a Superman.
Okay, so I don't have to prove myself to anyone. I'm just saying. I don't have to, because I am Superman, and I don't need to prove myself. If I want to be a sparkle unicorn fairy today, it's Halloween. I'm going to do my thing. It's my day off. No flying. This is a no-fly zone.
Wait a minute. I actually look like Spider-Man, and you don't believe me, but you believe the sparkle unicorn.
I never said that I didn't believe in you, man.
Oh, no.
I said it. I said it. I stand by it.
No.
I'm Batman, and I'm the Dark Knight, and I know the opposite of darkness when I see it.
Mhm.
Amanda, new choice.
I know glitter when I see it.
Amanda, new choice.
I know ridiculousness when I see it.
Say what?
Are you calling me ridiculous?
You calling him ridiculous?
Yeah, because that's hurtful, man.
You always have to do whatever everyone else does instead of branching out and doing your own individual thing.
But I am doing my own thing.
I say go over there and kick the bat's butt right now. Right now. I got your back.
You know what? It's on. I've been wanting to do this for a long time.
Yeah.
Erica,
Bring
new
it.
choice.
You know what? It's kind of a union thing. I mean, us being on the same team together, super friends and all, it probably would be not very good, for team unity.
Agreed.
Yeah. For me going, even though I totally could kick his ass.
Ratty, are you
really?
gonna let her back out of this like that? Come on.
Yeah.
You can take her.
I can definitely
Yes.
take him. Yeah.
Mhm.
Amanda, new choice.
I might take him Tuesday when I'm out of town. Don't tell him that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, and that's true. Batman doesn't play fair. Yeah, he's a dirty player. He has
As dirty as it gets.
that stash of kryptonite.
I thought kryptonite's what made him fall down. We could get some kryptonite. We could get some kryptonite.
Yeah, right. So I think that I'm just gonna let that one go by. We're teammates and all, and superhero-y goodness, fighting evil. But today's my day off. I'm not gonna fly for anyone. I'm not gonna do anything superhero-y. I mean, unless evil would happen to rear its ugly head, then it's our obligation.
Superman, did you hear her?
Here I
calling
am
him?
being evil, and I am raising my ugly head to say I am evil. What are you going to do now?
Villain. That's it. It's time to
Take
get
this.
this. Ow, bam.
Ah! Crap!
Swap.
All right, that sounds like a good place to end, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, hey, Cal, could you put up the Act Blue link one more time for us? And we'll wrap up. And we took a whole hour. I was going to cut it short, but I was having a very good time with you guys. All right, so actblue.com. Everybody take a look at actblue.com. You can look for the Comedy Election 2022. If you go to actblue.com and do a little search for Comedy Election 2022, you'll get to our page where we are putting forth the Democratic fundraising pages for those 8 states. There it is. There's the link again. Those 8 states that are having really tight races nowadays. So everybody, please remember, you've got a bunch of great links out there. You've got vote.org, vote411.org, rockthevote.org, and votesmart.org. All of those are really helpful for finding your way around. And if you are really distressed about all this and wondering what are you going to do on election day or the week before, those links are going to help you out. So I hope we have generated a little laughter and given you guys a handful of laughs. Please do also give a round of applause to our good friend Cal. Thank you so much, Cal. Cal has some other shows coming up that are particularly awesome. Those of us who play Commedia with E. Ferenzi will know our good friend Canute. He is going to be the local Baron of his SCA group as of this Sunday. And Cal has a great show with the soon-to-be new Baron, Canute, And I got to tell you, Knut is a man of great sense of humor and wonderful responsibility. He's a really, really good guy. And we adore Knut. So go take a look at his show on Sunday. And then, Cal, didn't you have, what time? Time? 12 noon, high noon Eastern time on Sunday. That's wonderful. Cal, didn't you have one other show? Oh, this is it. Okay. Special guest is Edward Littlejohn. And this one is going to be about chivalry, it looks like. I think it's chivalry. He looks very chivalrous. I don't know the topic, though. So I think that whatever Cal produces is fun, it's informative, and it really brings together community. So I love what Cal does. Everybody go take a look at Cal's Patreon because you got to support him because he's got to pay for the software. And he's really awesome at doing everything that he does here on Cal's Corner. So my friends, take a look at the links there. Thank you so much for being here for Whose Cause Is It Anyways? And have a wonderful night. Go out there and vote. Vote, everybody.
Vote.